In today's breaking story, lawyers have been left stunned, all as Trump just accidentally blew up his own Epstein defense. That's right. For the guy who desperately wants this Epstein scandal to go away, he's certainly not doing himself any favors. How's it going? My name is Hunter Avalone with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, as the Epstein scandal continues to rage on and on, things just keep getting worse and worse.
I was forced into Jeffrey's room to be raped by Ghislaine. Ghislaine is as responsible, if not more, than Jeffrey.
What would justice look like for you as you sit here today?
Jeffrey's dead, Ghislaine's here. I want Ghislaine behind bars for the rest of her life, purely because she is that sick. The public are not safe with her on the street.
That's just going to hang around.
This is
right?
a line in the sand.
Yeah.
This one's
Yeah.
a line in the sand.
Yeah.
Because this is one where there's a lot of stuff about, you know, when we thought Trump was going to come in and a lot of things are going to be resolved.
Yeah.
We're going to drain the swamp. We're going to figure everything out. And when you have this one hardcore line in the sand that everybody had been talking about forever, and then they're trying to gaslight you on that.
Well, you would have thought
Is
that
that your phone?
Still, this hasn't stopped Trump from hinting at pardoning Ghislaine Maxwell, even unprompted.
Todd Blanche interviewing Ghislaine Maxwell. What are you hoping that they get out of that?
I really have really nothing to say about it. She is being talked to by a very smart man, by a very good man, Todd Blanche. And I don't know anything about the conversation. I haven't really been following it. A lot of people are asking me about pardons. Obviously, this is no time to be talking about pardons. But a lot of people have asked about pardon. This is just not a time to be talking about pardons. Todd will come back with whatever he's got. You're making a very big thing over something that's not a big thing. You should be talking about, if you're going to talk about that, talk about Clinton, talk about the former president of Harvard, talk about all of his friends, talk about the hedge fund guys that were with him all the time. Don't talk about Trump.
But now things just got even worse, if you can believe it. That's right. In today's top story, lawyers have been left stunned as Trump just blew up his own Epstein defense. Take a look at this. Trump just threw his own base under the bus over Epstein ban claims. For years, Donald Trump's most loyal defenders have pushed a specific narrative about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. According to them, Trump cut off all ties and banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago after discovering he was a creep, supposedly to protect others. But now Trump himself just blew that entire defense apart. In a new 30-second clip that's now making the rounds, Trump finally gave his own explanation for why he distanced himself from Epstein, and it wasn't about protecting anyone from abuse. Here's what he said.
People keep writing stories about the time you threw him out of Mar-a-Lago. Can you settle that? What was it about? What caused the breach to begin?
That's such old history, very easy to explain, but I don't want to waste your time by explaining it. But for years, I wouldn't talk to Jeffrey Epstein. I wouldn't talk because he did something that was inappropriate. He hired help. And I said, don't ever do that again. He stole people that worked for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again. And I threw him out of the place, persona non grata. I threw him out, and that was it. I'm glad I did, if you want to know the truth.
That's it. According to Trump, the real reason he distanced himself was because Epstein stole people that worked for him, not because of the trafficking, not because of underage victims, but because of staff poaching. This statement completely undermines the narrative MAGA loyalists have clung to for years, that Trump was somehow ahead of the curve and took a moral stand against Epstein. Instead, Trump makes it clear it was about business, not ethics, and it raises new questions. If Trump was truly disturbed by Epstein's behavior, why is stealing staff the first and only thing he mentions as inappropriate? Why not the dozens of underage girls Epstein exploited? Trump just gave up the game, and in doing so, he exposed the lengths his base has gone to sanitize his past. Well, at the end of the day, Donald Trump is not only bankrupting the country, but he himself is personally, morally bankrupt. Who would have thought? Come on, America. We can do better. We deserve better.